Hey, what's going on everyone? Thanks again for tuning in and for all the love and support on the last video. So this video may mark the beginning of me being able to raise the ante and push Greater Rift 90 plus comfortably and hopefully with less deaths. As I've shared my gear with you in the past, there's definitely room for improvement. I've had no luck finding some of these upgrades, so let me show you where I stand in terms of gear currently. So my helmet, pretty good. I'm happy with it. There's no reason to replace it. Same thing with my shoulders. I got maximum cooldown reduction on it. I'm happy with this. Chest piece, happy with it. Obviously any one of these pieces can roll higher primary stat and secondary stat, but you can't be too picky. 7% attack speed was my priority, so I'm good with that. Amulet, definitely room for improvement. It didn't roll max on the cooldown. Obviously the cooldown, the crit damage isn't max either. There's no crit chance on it. So ideally I want crit chance, crit damage, and cooldown reduction. But yeah, certainly room for improvement there. Offhand, it's not an ancient, so definitely room for improvement there. If I were to replace this with an ancient one, the int and the vite could go up to 650. So I'm, hypothetically speaking, losing out 200 on each one of those stats by not having an ancient one. Gloves, pretty good roll, but not ancient. Again, I've had no luck finding one, or for any matter, trying to replace it with a Telrasha glove and having to switch one of the other pieces into Vera's. No luck with either one, so I'm still sitting in here with a Vera's without an ancient one on it. Mantled Heal, I think I found maybe 5 of these in total this season. This is the best I've come across. I think they're very rare to come by in terms of ancient and good stats on it. My belt, pretty good. I'm happy with it. No need to replace it. 49 archon stacks, can't go wrong with that. Pants, good enough. No worries there. My other ring, the Zodiac, pretty good. I mean, these ones are pretty easy to find in terms of getting an ancient one and higher stats on it, so that wasn't too hard to replace, so I'm happy with that. Weapon, I've not come across any other pick sticker where it rolled anything close to what I have on here, so I'm probably going to keep this. My boots, again, pretty happy with it. No changes required. Obviously main stats, but whatever. And offhand, definitely there's room for improvement here. The critical hit chance is 8.5, and even the primary damage stat could roll higher. Intelligence, it's in 900s, low 900s, so it is what it is. And crit hit chance 3, arcane power, it could be 4, but it is what it is. So without further ado, let me show you guys what my excitement is all about and what my plan is. So here we go. This is what I've been saving up for in order to be able to get some of these gears where I need to get them. Bam! Caches. Lots and lots and lots of caches. 175 in total, which basically means I think I did 35 complete runs from Act 1 to 5, and 87 single cache runs, I think that adds up to, or something along those lines. Now mind you, sometimes there might be more than one act than the others because either I left the game or someone quit or I just didn't finish it, so keep that in mind. So at the end some of the mats might not add up, but the goal here is to get enough mats so I can re-roll these 4 particular items in order to be able to push higher. Now, before I get into which one I'm thinking of first versus the others, some of you guys have asked me to show you guys my stash tabs. I have no problem with that. I mean, as you know, the second one is all my caches. I never keep anything in here. I don't have a need to, because at the end of the season, it just annoys me to spend 2 hours trying to figure out what I need to keep, what I need to replace. So I just don't collect it. I'd rather salvage it, get rid of it, than to keep it thinking that I might use it one day. So primary, materials and the gems and all that are my first one. The second one are my gems, And as you can see here, I got 4 gems to 91, so hey, that could mean maybe I'm gonna start augmenting soon with some 91 gems, so stay tuned for that. Some items I just hang on to, a couple of puzzle rings in case I run out of money, which I'm perfectly fine with. Just some other set items that I hang on to in case I need to replace out of some of them. I mean, I have this one, which I found. No, sorry, that's not one. This one. I could use it instead of the Vera's Grasp. The only problem with it is cooldown isn't max. It's a 7, so I'm still debating about that to see if this is something I could use, but I haven't made up my mind yet. And of course, my last tab. This was just some of the stuff I was using for my Firebird build at the beginning of this season, but it's just something that's sitting there in case I need it at any point in time. And just some other items at the bottom here. That's all I got. Keeping life simple, because at the end it's a pain in the ass to get rid of everything, so there you guys have it. So let's talk about these items now. Oh, and before I get into that, my gems are currently all at 91, even for my primary ones, so that's definitely helping me out. And you know, as I mentioned in my old videos, do some runs with groups. To be honest with you, these 91s, I think I just did in public games, and one of your best bets is to just join the Greater Rift chat and the community, I mean, and see if you can get lucky with a team. And it's not bad, actually. I've been getting pretty lucky with some requests, like looking for, or a wizard looking for speed 70, 80s, pretty low, but you get some who are looking for 90 plus. So that's definitely something you guys can use as well. For anyone who's asking about how they can push to the next level in terms of getting a group together. So here's the order I have them in that I think I should re-roll them in. You guys are more than welcome to leave a comment in the video to tell me which one you think I should go with. Let me explain my rationale for it. So the reason I want to go with this is I mentioned I'm losing, you know, possibly 200 primary stats. Not 200, but just under that in terms of the intelligence and vitality. You know, obviously I'm not going to get lucky and get perfect stats on it, but it's up to 200-ish, let's say, for those. And I think that's definitely something that'll help me, you know, in terms of DPS and survivability. So that's what I'm thinking to go first. Maybe spend some mass to see if I can get lucky with an ancient one for that. Next up, my amulet. The amulet cooldown is 5. All I got on it is critical hit damage, so definitely if I can get crit chance on this with 8% cooldown and some crit damage, you know, even if it's anywhere from 80 plus, that will boost my DPS tremendously. So that's certainly something that's it's between these two to be primary in terms of my priority to reroll. Next up is my manual deal, and the reason I have this as my third one because I'm hoping maybe I'll get a good you know, roll with my caches for what's it called, the Reroll Grandeur. Jesus, couldn't remember the name. So if I get a good one with this, I might switch these out and put this in the cube and use this as my ring, but we'll see how lucky I get. And the second reason for that is I've noticed that, you know, some of the top players don't have an ancient manual heal, and these guys play a lot more than I do, and if they don't have it, that's telling me that it's probably pretty hard to get it. I could be wrong, but that's how I see it. I mean, I'm sure someone has it. Yeah, he has it, but look at the stats on it. So I don't know if I want to spend any mats on that, but hey, it's there. We could. So that's my third choice. Fourth and final choice is my gloves. You know, it's killing me that I have these stats, but it's not ancient, so I'm hoping to get lucky with it and hopefully get some decent stats and get an ancient one with it. So let me know in the comment section which one you guys think I should go with, you know, and maybe just a one-liner as to why you think I should go with that choice versus the others in terms of re-rolling it. And I'll take it from there. I hope you guys enjoy it. I'm going to start opening them up and, you know, hope for the best. Thanks a lot, guys.
I can't pick up anything else. My bags are full. I can't pick up anything else. I can't carry anymore. My bags are full. I can't carry anymore. I can't pick up anything else.
Are you ready? Do come back again. Don't forget, luck always changes. Anything could happen. See you soon. What?
That is too
I didn't even know I
expensive.
had that thing. Fate smiles on you. See you soon. See you soon.
I can't carry anymore.
Hello there. See you soon. What? I didn't even know I had that thing. Such a brave soul.
I can't afford that.
Don't be shy. What a steal.
That is too expensive.
Fortune favors the See you soon. That will look nice on you.
I can't pick up anything else.
Let's see what happens, shall we? Don't forget, luck always changes.
My bags are full.
Fortune favors, but don't forget, luck always changes.
I can't carry anymore.
My great man. Do come back again. Don't forget, luck always changes.
My bags are full.
You look like you could use a new item. Don't forget, luck always changes. Fortune favors the blessed. I didn't even know I had that thing.
That is too expensive.
You look like you could use a new... What a steal.
That is too expensive.
Fortune favors the bold. What a steal.
I can't afford that. I can't pick up anything else. I can't carry it. My bags are full. I can't pick up anything else. I can't carry anymore. My bags are full. I can't pick up anything else. can't carry anymore. I can't pick up anything else. My bags are full. I can't pick up anything else. My bags are full. I can't carry it. I can't pick up anything else.
As always, guys, thank you so much for taking the time to watch the video. I do hope you enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to like, leave comments, any questions down below. Also, don't forget to leave me some advice with regards to what I mentioned previously. I have the materials now. I just need to reroll some items. Let me know which one you think should be my priority and so on down the list. Thanks a lot, guys. Take care. High blood out.